All right, guys. Anyways, we are live now on driving license patente. Okay. So for today is private. You can actually join us, to get free access to the class.
Papà mi ha detto tutto.
Brava.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Giochiamo qua. No, quella
All right, we are here on area pedonale. Okay, guys, are you guys ready for today? Or you have to subscribe to get access to this class. Yes, you have to subscribe. Let me quickly share this. Let me share this. Okay, guys. That is an area pedonale e sua fine. Indica l'inizio di un area pedonale. That means this indicates the area that is being reserved for pedestrians, as in for people. You understand what I mean? So it is written like this: area pedonale. Thanks for the lights, guys. Thanks for the lights. All right. So this is it. Area pedonale. Okay. That is a indica l'inizio di un'area pedonale. That means this sign indicates the start of a pedestrian area. Pedestrian area. Nel pannello aggiuntivo contiene particolari limitazioni o eccezioni per l'ingresso e la circolazione di particolari categorie di veicoli. That means at the start, at this very one, sometimes they might add some panels to it that will indicate what can go inside this place. The vehicles that can go found inside build-up area, which is inside city. You understand what I mean? So sometimes they put some categories of vehicles that can go inside here. You understand me? Like this very one, you see the pound they add to it. Number one is which one? I cannot see it very well. Okay. But the second one is somebody with a disabled person can enter inside this place. Okay, disabled. All right. Let me use this. Okay, this one is more clear. This is ambulance. Ambulance can go inside here. Number one. Number two, somebody with a disabled person can go inside the place with his car. And taxi can also go here. You understand what I mean? And people that want to offload things, goods, all those things, they can go inside. But if you are driving normal cars, you cannot go inside. So most times you have to look what is written under this. Somebody with disabled, if you have the certificate, police can go inside here. And if you want to offload goods, you can also go inside. Okay? That is area pedonale. All right, now let's continue. Guys, if you want to enjoy this driving license class, you have to subscribe. If you subscribe, you get access. All right. Only on Friday, on Saturday, I do free class. But that Saturday is not enough for you if you want to really collect driving license. That is it. That is it. Okay. Now we ask some questions that may come from this question here. Number one question is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio di un'area pedonale. È vero o falso? The answer is è vero. Un'area pedonale. Il segnale raffigurato indica. This one right here, it indicates the un'area pedonale. Area as a pedestrian area, which is very correct. This place is pedestrian area. Not all vehicle can go inside here. Only people that are authorized can go here. Okay, guys, subscribe so that you get access to this class. All right, subscribe so that you get access. That is it. That is how it works here. Number two. Il segnale raffigurato indica nel pannello aggiuntivo I veicoli che possono entrare. This very one, this pan, let me bring it out, the one that I brought before. All right. No, not this. Okay, like this very one here. The question here is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica nel pannello aggiuntivo. As this pan that is being added to this very one, this area pedonale aggiuntivo, I veicoli che possono entrare. This other pan that is added to it means the vehicle that can go inside this place, this area pedonale. Number one, if you are driving, if you as in somebody that is disabled, invalid people, disabled people, they can go inside. Police can go inside. If you are driving a bicycle, you can go inside. And if you are driving a vehicle for sweeping, you can also go inside. You understand what I mean? So that is it. Is è vero. The answer is è vero. Abraham, do we have you here, Abraham? If I have you here, please, can you just notify yourself, Abraham? Abraham is one of my students, private students. Are you there, Abraham? Let's go. Number 3. Il segnale raffigurato. Okay, Abraham, you are there. Correct. Very good. I hope you understand what you talk. If you have any question, you ask me, okay, Abraham? Then number 3. Number 3 here is this. Il segnale raffigurato consente la circolazione dei veicoli per il carico e lo scarico merci. What is the meaning of that? Il segnale raffigurato with this pan, okay? Il segnale raffigurato consente. This one right here, it allows la circolazione dei veicoli, the circulation of vehicles per il carico e lo scarico merci. Vehicles that are built for offload things and to carry things, as in all those vehicles that go to offload goods in shops. There might be shop in this area, inside build-up area, and all those shops, if they want to go and offload things, they need vehicle, you understand? So this very side, you can see this person that is pushing wheelbarrow here. This one means somebody that is pushing, that as in vehicles that can, majorly built to offload goods or to carry goods. You understand me? Because this kind of place, you see this place right here, inside build-up area, there might be shops. So the vehicle have to go inside here to offload goods, to supply goods to those shops. So all those vehicles are allowed to go inside this place. So it's a vero. All right, it's a vero. Okay. Now we move to zona a traffico limitato. Zona a traffico limitato. What is the meaning? Zona. Zona means zone, as in place, area. Limitato limited. Just a minute, guys. Limited, traffico limitato. Place that is the traffic as a movement is limited. That is zona. Zona a traffico limitato. That is the spelling. Zona a traffico limitato. When you see this, look at this sign here. You can see this sign here. You see this. That is 024. That means 247. You cannot go here. Zona limitato. That is a zona a traffico limitato. You see it there. It simply means vehicles cannot go inside. But it depends on vehicles. Okay? All right? Sometimes it might be this. You see it here, zona traffico limitato. But only things that can go inside, they must still list them under. You understand what I mean? Like this very one, you can see what does it call? This thing can go inside. Somebody with a disabled person can go inside. Police can go inside, and people that will offload things can go inside. If you are not under this category, you cannot go inside. Okay, Abraham, which page? That is on page 86. Sorry, I didn't check the message side. Okay, Abraham. 86, Abraham. Have you got it? Have you got it, Abraham? Okay. That is 86. Very good. Now let's continue. All right. So that is it. Number one question that may come from this place is this. Number one question is: il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio di una zona a traffico limitato. This indicates una zona, a place, that the traffic is limited, as the movement of vehicles are limited, which is a vero. Okay. The number two question: il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio dell'area dove il traffico è consentito solo ad alcune categorie di veicoli. That is alcune. Alcune means some vehicles, okay? Some vehicles that are under some categories. Okay, that means I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato, this sign right here indicates l'inizio dell'area, the beginning of an area, dove il traffico è consentito, where movement as in traffic is allowed, consentito. Solo, only ad alcune, only to some categorie di veicoli, only to some categories of vehicle. So it's a vero. You understand what I mean? So it's a vero. Then number three question. Il segnale raffigurato riporta quali sono i veicoli che possono entrare. Il segnale raffigurato, this one right here, it reports quali sono the vehicles. Quali sono i veicoli che possono entrare? The vehicle that can go inside there. All right? Sono che possono entrare. Vehicle that can enter, which is a vero. All right? Now we move to segnale di transitability. Segnale di transitabilità. That is Tevio. Segnale di transitabilità. All right, guys. Let's go. Segnale di transitabilità. transitabilità. All right. We have this very one, stevio. Questi segnali presegnalano lo stato temporaneo della transitabilità invernale su strada di montagna e sono perciò impiegati per indicare limitazione di transito o di percorribilità. All right? That is a design, one of winter temporary condition of mountain routes and are therefore used to indicate restrictions of transit or passage. Okay, all these signs mostly they are used in montagna or your tires, especially when snow is falling. Okay, when you see this, aperta opened, or overt, all those one are other languages. Aperta means Italian language, open means in English. So this one means all this in Dutch, blah blah blah. You understand? It means for people, for foreigners. Okay, so this aperta or open, you understand this? All of them means the same thing, open. All right. Now the thing is this: this very sign right here, when you see it, it simply means you can only go this place if you have catene as a chain on your tire, especially during the snow time. Okay, during the snow time, the road is opened. All right. Now, question that normally come from this. Okay, wait first. Let me go a bit further. Indica che la strada è aperta. The road is opened. Cioè è possibile raggiungere il passo. You can go, the road is open. Ma solo i veicoli che sono equipaggiati con catene o pneumatici invernali. But the road is open for some certain vehicles. The vehicles with catene as a chain or pneumatici invernale. That means snow tires. If you have your snow tires, you can go. If you have chain, okay, you can also go. But if you don't have chain, no snow tire, you cannot go to this place. You can't. You have to turn back because that's why police see you, they will give you multa. Okay? All these one are normally found on this place, on mountains, mountains. Okay? Now, question that may come from this place is the number one question. Il segnale raffigurato permette di conoscere le condizioni di transitabilità del passo dello stevio. I will read it again. The answer is è vero. I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato permette di conoscere. This sign makes you to understand or to know le condizioni, to know the condition, the transitabilità del passo dello stevio. As in, it makes you to know the conditions of the road to Stevio. Stevio is a city. You understand? For you to go to that Stevio, the road you need to pass, this one will make you to understand the condition of the road. You understand what I mean? So that is it. The answer is è vero. Number two question. Il segnale raffigurato indica che è necessario transitare solo con catene o pneumatici invernali. This sign, it means that you can only go to that place with solo con catene, with only chains, catene, or pneumatici invernali, or vehicles with snow tires. If you have a snow tires, you can go. If you have a chain, you can go. But if you don't have chain, no snow, you cannot go. That means the answer is è vero. All right. Then number three. Il segnale raffigurato indica che la strada è aperta, meaning the road is opened, ma solo ai veicoli che sono equipaggiati con catene o pneumatici invernali. All right. That means this road is opened, but for only vehicles that are equipped, that is equipaggiati con catene with chains or pneumatici invernale or with snow tires. Thanks for the lights. Thanks for the lights, guys. You understand? So that is it, which is also a vero. Okay. Now, try to subscribe so that you get access to this class. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. If you want to collect your driving license very fast. If you don't want to write exam, go and waste money. Subscribe. That's small money. Okay. Then we have il segnale a fianco raccomandato l'uso della catene. Non vi è obbligo di montarlo o averlo a bordo. Now we move to this particular one here. This very one. That is Estevio Cuso, closed. Okay, closed. The other one was open. The green one was opened. Look at it here. Aperta, open. Why this red one means Cuso, closed. Okay, it's closed. Now let's see what is under here. Okay. Now this sign recommends the use of chains. Their use is not mandatory, nor is it obligatory to carry them in the vehicle or snow tires as far as traffic. A locality beyond which vehicles may not travel, essentially. The Stavio Pass cannot be reached. It recommends proceeding with particular care and caution. You understand me? I read. Il segnale a fianco. Who be all this one when they disturb me? I don't want to take you guys. Go. Somebody disturb me here. You want me to accept her into the class? I can't. Il segnale a fianco raccomanda l'uso della catene. Non vi è obbligatorio di montarlo or which is the word of this guy now? Yeah. Di montarlo a bordo or di pneumatici. What is the word of this guy? Are they refuse you? You see the disturb. The send request. Some questions that may come from this under this topic. Let's go. Number one question is this. Il segnale raffigurato consiglia di procedere con particolare prudenza e attenzione, which is a vero. Thanks for the gift. Thanks. Miri, thanks for the gift. Miri, try to subscribe. Subscribe so that you can join my class. Miri. All right? All right? So, it's a vero. Il segnale raffigurato consiglia di procedere con particolare prudenza e attenzione. This right here, consiglia means advice, okay, or recommend. Di procedere, to proceed, con particolare prudenza, to proceed with particular, prudence, all right, attenzione and attention, all right, which is a vero, okay. Then number two, il segnale raffigurato indica che il passo dello Stevio non è raggiungibile. Il passo per Stevio non è raggiungibile. That means the road to this Stevio is closed. That's why they put chiuso here, closed. That means you cannot go. You can't. All right? Which means it's a vero. Okay? Then number three, il segnale raffigurato raccomanda l'uso delle catene o di pneumatici invernale fino a trafio. Fino a trafio. Look at it here. Look at trafio at the bottom. Okay, fino a trafio. That means all the trafio you can reach, you can get to. You cannot proceed to get to Stevio because the road is closed. All right? but fino a trafio. You can go to trafio, you understand? But you have to have chain tire on your tire or snow tire. Ok, indica che è possibile arrivare fino a trafio. No, il era raffigurato raccomanda l'uso dello container o di pneumatici invernale fino a trafio, which is vero. This one is telling you that you have to put a snow tire or chain to get to trafio. Okay, trafioi. All right, trafioi. That is it, which is vero. Number 4. Il segnale raffigurato indica che è possibile arrivare fino a trafioi. That means you can get to trafioi. You can get to only trafioi. You understand? That is also vero, guys. Vero. All right. Now, l'inizio strada extraurbana principale è sua fine. Now, let's go. Abraham, are you there? Inicio. Abraham, are you there? Initial strata. Okay, Abraham. You have any question? Okay. Now you see this is called initio. All right. Strada extraurbana principale. That is the starting of strada extraurbana principale. When you see this, that means there is a extraurbana principale just started at that point. So this is the end. Then when you find this, that means extraurbana principale has ended. Okay. You understand what I mean? That is it. Now let's take some questions for that here. Number 1, preavvisa l'ingresso. Wait, preavvisa l'ingresso in una strada extraurbana principale. That means these are ones of the entry onto a main non-urban road. That is extraurbana principale. Okay. Now we have to take some question here. Number 1 question is this: il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio di una strada extraurbana principale. When you find this, and they ask you this question right here, which is, il segnale raffigurato indica l'inizio di una strada extraurbana principale. The answer is vero, all right? The answer is vero, okay? Don't forget, the page we are now is 87, the page, okay, Abraham? Okay? Then number 2, il segnale raffigurato se Abraham, try to send me a request. Try to send me a request so that I will have you in the class. You see, somebody was trying to send me a request before. I'm trying to invite you, Abraham. Accept. So that it will be like Zoom. Abraham. Can you hear me, Abraham? Abraham, can you hear me? Abraham, I sent you a request. Try to accept. Or you send me a request. Have you seen it? Try to respond. Let me resend you again. Are you seeing the request, Abraham? Abraham, are you seeing the request that I'm trying to send to you so that, are you seeing it? Yes or no? Abraham, are you seeing the request that I'm trying to send to you? Yes or no? Accept the request now. Why can't you accept it? Or you don't want to accept it? Let me send it again. You accept it so that I will bring you on live like Zoom. You know how we do Zoom now. So that I will hear what you talk, you go to hear what you talk. We'll feel they talk to each other. They interact. You understand? Let me send it again. Or I try to send me. I don't know if you cannot accept it. Try to see, you type where there is a guest, then you send me a request. Okay? All right, let me continue. All right, Abraham. Can you hear me, Abraham? Can you hear me, Abraham? All right, let me continue, Abraham. I don't know. That is inizio estrobana principale e sua fine, ok? Now, questa preavvisa l'ingresso in una strada estrobana principale. This very one talks about the starting of an estrobana principale. This very one here, okay? Strada a carreggiata separata. And the carreggiata, they are separated. You can see the carreggiate are separated. One carreggiata and the second carreggiata. Okay, so we have two carreggiate here. Okay, due carreggiate. All right, that makes it estrobana principale. Okay, but for estrobana secondaria, the carreggiata, the rows going and coming are not separated. You understand what I mean? So that is it. Then, mentre separato da una striscia trasversale rosso ne indica la fine. That means if a red line cross it like this, that means it's the end of estrobana principale. Okay, that is the meaning. All right, now we continue. Se di colore verde indica l'inizio di un'autostrada. If the color is green, like this very one, that means the road, the starting of autostrada is the starting of autostrada. All right. Now, number one question down here is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica inizio di una strada estrobana principale. This time, it indicates the starting of estrobana principale. The answer is è vero. Okay? Okay, is è vero. The starting of estrobana principale is è vero. Number two question. Il segnale raffigurato separato da una striscia rossa. Like this. Striscia rossa. Striscia rossa indica la fine di una strada estrobana principale. It indicates the end of an estrobana principale, which also means è vero. Okay, it's a vero. All right. Then number three. Il segnale raffigurato è posto all'inizio di una strada estrobana principale. is the starting of extrabana principale. This very one, which is also a vero. Okay. All right. Which is also a vero. Okay. Now, uso cosie extrabane. Let's go. The next one is uso cosie extrabane, guys. Guys, try to subscribe, guys, so that you get access to the class. Stop wasting time. Abraham, can you hear me? Uso cosie su strade extrabane. Okay. Uso cosie strade su strade urbane. All right. That is indica che la corsia di sinistra è vietata agli autocarri che superano la massa a pieno carico di 3,5 tonnellate. Okay, that means this second lane is vietato. It is forbidden for autocarri. Which vehicles are autocarri? That is lorries. They cannot go here. All right, they cannot. And those lorries, their weight must exceed 3.5 tons. That is what they said. They said indica che la corsia di sinistra, the left lane, è vietata agli autocarri. It is forbidden for lorries che superano la massa that their weight is above 3,5 tonnellate, is above 3.5 tons. Ok? Mentre autovettura A e motocicli possono circolare su tutte e due le corsie. That means autovetture, like normal cars and motorbikes, they can transit on both lanes. All these arrows stand for lane. One lane, second lane. So this first lane, all vehicles, including autocarri, which is in lorries, they can move on this first lane. But on the left, which is in corsia di sorpasso, there is overtaking lane. But I'm not a they cannot go here. Lorries cannot go here. And that lorry, their weight must be 3.5 tons, above 3.5 tons. Okay? They cannot. All right? But normal vehicles, autovetture, all these vehicles that you are trying to collect driver license to get now, patente B, they can move here and they can also move here. So this one is referring to only vehicles that are drawn inside, which is lorries. Okay? Which is lorries. All right? So this one is only referring to only lorries. Only lorries. All right? This very one. Okay? Lorries cannot go here. All right? That is the meaning. Okay? Now, number one question here is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica come utilizzare le corsia di una carreggiata. This sign stands for how to use the lanes. Okay? Corsie. Okay? The lanes di una carreggiata, the lanes on a carriageway. On one carriageway, on a carriageway. How to use them, which is a vero. I will read the question again. We are talking about having, I need to have 1,000 followers. Okay, you need to have 1,000 followers before you feel come. Voila. Abraham. That's what he said. I see. That means you have to be sending more friend requests to different people so that they accept you too. Just send, give many people, more than 10,000 people, friend requests. Okay? They add many people. So that this thing you go climb. You understand, Abraham? Okay? That's how you will do it. So that other people will follow you too. But make sure you put picture, okay? And all those small food when they cook for that kitchen, stuff they snap them small, they put them. So that if people will see what they want to see for your profile. They upload them. That's what it be. Though. You understand? So that is So that is it. Then number 2 question here is this. Il segnale raffigurato consente la circolazione dei motocicli su tutte e due le corsie. Motocicli. This sign right here, it allows the movement or the circulations of motorbikes. Okay? Tutte e due corsie, as it is two corsie, okay? Bike can move here, bike can also move here, because this divieto, the transito, is not referring to bikes. It's only referring to lorries, meaning every other vehicles, they can move on both lanes. All right, that's just the meaning, which is a vero. Okay, it's complete, a vero. All right. Then number 3 question. Il segnale raffigurato indica che la corsia di sinistra, which is this left lane here, corsia di sinistra, è vietata agli autocarri che superano la massa a pieno carico di 3,5 tonnellate. That means this lane here, it forbids the transit of autocarri, which is a autocarri, okay, which is a lorries. They cannot move on this lane, all right? They cannot. It forbids them. So the answer is a vero. I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato, this sign right here, it indicates that la corsia di sinistra, the left lane, è vietata. It is forbidden agli autocarri, to lorries, che superano, lorries that above la massa, that have the weight that is above a pieno carico with full load, the 3,5 tonnellate, that is above 3.5 tons. Okay, but every lorry that is below 3.5 tons can transit here, because all those ones are classified as normal cars, autovetture. Don't forget that. It must be above 3.5 tons, okay? If they are not above 3.5 tons, they are just less than 3.5 tons, that means they can move on both lanes, just like normal cars, okay? That is it. Now we move to uso corsia autostradale. Uso corsia autostradale. How to use autostrada lanes. How many lanes are here? Let me test you. Abraham, look at this image here. How many lanes are here? How many? Write it on the comment section. Why me? I go to ease myself, okay? Write it on the comment section why I go to ease myself. How many lanes are here? How many lanes? Write it here. Write it on the comment section. I'm coming, Abraham. Let me go and ease myself, okay? Go back to your room, okay? All right, guys. Sorry for the small break. I'm back. Abraham, have you responded? Abraham. Okay, very good. 3. which is very correct. Just a minute, guys. Who is this person? Okay. Which is very correct. We have 3 lanes here. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's see what is under here. That is uso cusia delle uso cusia autostradali. Okay. Indica le velocità minimo obbligatorie. What is the meaning of that? Thanks for the gift. Thanks. Decal, thanks for the gift. Decal, try to subscribe to this channel. Try to subscribe so that you can get access to my class. Okay, for driving license. All right. See, people are still sending me gifts even when they are not able to watch. Able to. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I really appreciate. Okay, Abraham, let's go. This is actually talking about the limit, the lowest limit speed minimum. That is what they said. Indica la velocità minime obbligatoria, as a minimum velocity that is obligated in autostrada. If you know that you are driving a vehicle and you cannot run up to 90 kilometers per hour, don't even bother to come to this fast lane. This is fast lane. That means this lane, you must not drive less than 90 kilometers per hour. You must not drive less than. Okay? Don't forget the other time I told you all these blue ones stand for minimum, while the red one is maximum. Okay? That is divided to the massimo di velocità. Okay? Okay? That means this very one, if you are driving less than 90, you must not walk on this lane. That means you must go above 90 to drive on this lane. So, but here, you must drive above 60. All right? You must drive above 60 here. That is the meaning. Okay? All right, guys. You understand me? You must drive above what? Above 60. Below 60, no. All right? Below 60, no. But here, you can drive as low as you like. Even 50, there is no problem here. This first lane. Okay? Now, let's go. Let's go. Now, indica le velocità minime obbligatorie. That is, it is obligation, non le velocità consigliate. This is not velocity that is, consigliate, and recommended. No, this is not velocity recommended. This is velocity that it is obligation. Okay, it is obligation. You must not drive less than this. Autostrada, how many you can drive in autostrada? It's 130 kilometers per hour in autostrada, 130. I mean, if you are moving on this lane, you have to drive between 90 and 130. You must not go below 90, and you must not go above 130, because in autostrada, the higher limit speed you can drive there is 130. You understand what I mean? Okay. But here, this second lane, the middle lane here, you can drive between 60 to 130. Okay, if you are driving 70 here, no problem. 80, no problem. 100, no problem. 130, no problem. But you must not go above 130, which is by law in Italy is 130. You must drive in autostrada, and you must not go below 60. You cannot drive 50 here. No, you will be slowing down the movement. You understand me? That is it. Why this very one, you can drive even 50, 40, no problem. This first lane. All right. Now let's continue. Da mantenere sulle corsie indicate obbliga i veicoli che non raggiungono tali velocità a spostarsi sulla corsia più a destra. That means this sign, it is obligation. You understand me? So any vehicle that cannot drive, meet up with all this speed, meaning you need to shift to this lane here. You understand me? That is it, guys. That is it. Now, let's take some questions here. Number one question is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica le velocità minime obbligatorie da mantenere sulle corsie indicate. That means, il segnale raffigurato, this sign right here, it indicates le velocità, the velocity, minimum velocity, as that means lowest velocity, obbligatorie, that is obligation, da mantenere, that you must maintain, sulle corsie indicate, on the corsia, on the lane that is indicated. The number that are indicated here, you must maintain it. You must not go below them. You understand what I mean? So that is it. The answer is vero. All right. The number two question. Il segnale raffigurato è posto sulle autostrade. È vero o falso? Write it on the comment section. If you are there on TikTok, write it on the comment section, guy. È vero o falso? È vero o falso? Which is a vero, which is very correct, okay? It's very correct. That is, il segnale raffigurato è posto sulle autostrade, which is a vero. You find it on autostrade. Why? Because the background is green. That means it's a vero, all right? Then number three. Il segnale raffigurato consente ad un velocità che viaggia a 100 km per orario di percorrere la corsia di mezzo. È vero o falso? I read it again. Abraham. Il segnale raffigurato è posto il segnale raffigurato consente ad un veicolo che viaggia a 100 km per orario, 100, di percorrere la corsia di mezzo. Percorrere la corsia di mezzo. È vero o falso? Which one be the corsia di mezzo here? The middle one. Mezzo means middle. This very one, which is also correct. Meaning, vehicles can drive 100 here. All right? Which is also a vero. I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato, this one right here, consente, it allows ad un veicolo che viaggia, il veicolo dalla Roni a 100 km per orario, 100 km per hour, di percorrere la corsia di mezzo. Moving on this middle lane, you understand me? It allows a consentito, okay, or consentita, which is a vero, which is very correct, Abraham. Then, number 4, il segnale raffigurato obbliga i veicoli che viaggiano sulla velocità di 50 km per orario di stare sulla prima corsia di destra. È vero o falso, Abraham? Write it. È vero o falso, Abraham? È vero o falso, Abraham? Guys, try to subscribe, so that you get access to this class. You guys are missing a lot. Okay, come again. I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato obbliga i veicoli che viaggiano alla velocità. That is number 4. I hope you know where I am. That is 88. 88. I read it again. Il segnale raffigurato obbliga i veicoli che viaggiano alla velocità di 50 km per orario di stare sulla prima corsia di destra. Corsia di destra. If you are driving 50 km per hour, you need to stay on corsia di destra, which is this one. È vero o falso? Which is a vero, which is very correct. Guys, subscribe. So that you get access to this class, man. Okay, guys. Which is very correct, which is a vero. Okay? Now, we move to il segnale di variazione corsie. Il segnale di variazione cusia. Before then we'll move to cusia, uso cusia ubane. Uso cusia ubane. Let's go. That's how to use autostrada. So when you are driving autostrada, you find this. If you know that, you must check your speedometer. If you know that you are going below 60, you must come here. Because here you cannot go below 60 here. You must go above 60, drive above, you must speed up, add more speed, you understand? Add more fire. Okay? So if you are moving here, which is this first lane, this one Cosia di Sopaso, as in fast lane. Cosia for overtaking. What you got to do is this. You must make sure you don't go below 90. All right? You must go above 90. 100, 120, 130, no problem here. Okay? But if you know that you just collect your driving license new, you have to drive here, this middle. You don't come here because you cannot drive above. Yes, yeah. But you can still overtake here, no problem. But you know your highest limit speed you can run now if you collect your driving license for less than 3 years in autostrada and extrabana. You understand me? So that is it. So we move to that is uso cusia ubane. Look at it here. Uso cusia ubane. How to use road in the city. Cusia ubane. All right? Cusia ubane. How to use them. Just a minute, guys. Let me plug my phone. Okay, that is it. Uso Kosia Ubane, inside city. The background is what? The background is white. That makes it inside city. Ubane. Ubane means inside city. Estrabane means outside city. Okay, that is it. Now, what does it mean? If you find this lane here, what does it mean? If you find this, how many lanes are here? We have 3 lanes, but we cannot use the 3. Why? Because you see this yellow line. It means something. It means it's only autobus can move on this lane. Okay, autobus, that is Puma, can move here. But we that are driving normal cars, we can only use these 2. We can only use these 2. All right? Even if there is tight traffic, there is hold up. Okay, you must not come here and use it. They will give you multa, serious multa. All right? So you must be aware of this. Anytime you are driving inside city, you find a lane that is being separated by yellow line like this, yellow line, you must know that you must not go here. That place is meant for only vehicles for town service, which is like Puma or those one. You understand me? Okay, that is it. Now let's go. Il segnale raffigurato è posto su strada urbane e indica come devono essere utilizzate le cusie e ne precisa in senso di percorrenza. La cusia di destra, which is this first lane, di destra, cusia di destra, è riservata agli autobus del servizio pubblico urbani. It is reserved for autobus Puma in servizio pubblico urbani that are in service for city services, as the town services. You understand what I mean? Okay, that is it. Le cusia di sinistra, these 2 lanes sinistra sono destinate al transito normale di tutti I veicoli. They are built for the normal transit for all vehicles. Normal transit, okay, for all vehicles, which is correct. Now we take some questions here. Number 1 question is this: il segnale raffigurato indica come devono essere utilizzate le cusie. This sign, it indicates how all these lanes have to be used, which is a verb. Il segnale raffigurato, this one right here, indica, it indicates come, how devono, how they have to, essere, be, utilizzate, utilize, le così, how all these così have to be used. You understand me? So which is è vero. Number 2, il segnale raffigurato indica che la corsia di destra è riservata agli autobus del servizio pubblico urbano. This right lane, corsia di destra, it is reserved for vehicle, like Puma, all right? It's reserved for Puma that are on town services, okay? Which is also very correct, which is a vero, all right? Then number 3, il segnale raffigurato indica che le corsie di sinistra sono destinate a transito normale di tutti i veicoli. È vero o falso, Abraham? Everybody respond. È vero o falso? È vero, which is very correct. È vero, which is very correct. I take it again. Il segnale raffigurato, which is number 3, indica che le corsie di sinistra, the left lanes, these left lanes, sono destinate, they are destined a transito for the transit, normal transit, okay? Di tutti i veicoli, to all vehicles, for all vehicles, which is a vero. The 4th one, il segnale raffigurato è posto su strade urbane. This sign is placed on strade urbane. Is it true or false? Where do you find it? Is it urbane or estrobane or estrobana or autostrada? Where do you find it? It is urbane, which is a vero, because the background is white. What is going on here? Abraham, can you hear me? Just a minute, what is it on hook? What is going on here? Just a minute. Abraham, you see that they don't remove you from this thing. See, they tap. Sometimes just they tap, because if you don't tap on the screen, they will think nobody's, we just go live and nobody is there. You understand me? So that they will try to end it by themselves. Okay, TikTok will try to end it by themselves. So sometimes you see they tap the screen, all those they like them, okay, on the screen. All right, that's how it works here. So that is it, guys. Now, il segnale di variazione corsia. Il segnale di variazione corsia, like this very one here. Okay, that is a variation sign. What does it mean here? If you see this plate, that means it was one lane. Later, it became 2 lanes. All right, that is just a meaning, simple meaning. It was 1 lane before, but later it became 2 lanes. All right. Why this very one? It was 2 lanes. Later, it became only 1. All right, that is just the meaning. This one, it was 2 lane, but later it became only 1. Okay, why this very one? It was 1 lane, but later it became 2. All right, that means if you see this sign, that means at that point, the lane, it was 1, it just became 2 lanes. On the sense of the matcha, on the way you are going. You understand? So that is it. Now, variazione in aumento corsia. That means corsia has been increased from 1 to 2. All right? Now, number 1 question here is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica un cambiamento del numero di corsie disponibile. That is the change of numbers of lanes, available lanes that are available, which is very correct, which is è vero. I read it again. Il segnale raffigurato indica un cambiamento, as in the change, the numero, the change of numbers, the così of lanes disponibile, of lanes that are available. The answer is complete è vero. All right? The number 2 question. Il segnale raffigurato indica un aumento da una a due così. È vero o falso? Drop it on the comment section. Abraham, are you there? Everybody, drop it on the comment section. I read it again. Don't forget, we're still on page 88. That is, il segnale raffigurato indica un aumento da una a due così. Da una a due così. È vero o falso? Abraham, è vero o falso? Come on, everybody. È vero. Which is very correct. Which is è vero. All right? That is il segnale raffigurato, this sign right here, indicates un aumento, an increase da una a due così, an increase from one lane to 2 lanes. So the answer is very correct. It is è vero. Let me just go straight to number 4. Il segnale raffigurato è posto sulla strada urbana. È posto sulla strada urbana is also è vero. Why? Because the background is blue. That makes it, this one is found in urbana. All right? It's found in urbana. Then we move to this. You see this very one here. This is autostrada. Okay? This very one is autostrada. All right? This very one means autostrada. It simply means it was 3 lanes, 1, 2, 3, but later it became 2. You can see they divert this one to this. That means if you were here before, as you see this sign, you have to move out of this lane and come to this lane, because at the front here, this lane is no longer in existence. You understand me? So you have to move to this place, okay? And start using this, one of these 2. All right? That's just a minute. Okay? Now let's take some question here. Il segnale raffigurato indica una diminuzione. Diminuzione. What is meant diminuzione? Diminuzione means diminish. Diminish. In English, diminish. That means reduce. All right? Reduce. You don't know diminish now. Reduce. So it means reduce the numero di così disponibile of lanes that are available. Okay? The correct answer is complete è vero. Okay? I will read it again. Il segnale raffigurato indica una diminuzione. Una diminuzione. A reduction. Okay? Or a diminution. Okay? The numero da così disponibile of numbers of lanes, available lanes, which is very vero. Okay, it's true, because it was 3 lanes, but later it became only 2. Okay, that makes it a vero. All right. Then I move to the second question. Number 2. Il segnale raffigurato indica una riduzione da 3 a 2 così. È vero o falso? Drop it on the comment section. È vero o falso, guys? È vero o falso? Number 2, which is very correct, is è vero. That means il segnale raffigurato indica, this sign right here, it indicates una riduzione, a reduction, as in reduce, a reduction da 3 a 2 così, from 3 to 2 lanes, from 3 a 3, da 3 lanes a 2 to 2 lanes. Okay, that is it, which is a verb. Okay, now we move to this topic, still longer. Okay, remain small. And let's just try to do all this one so that we close for today. Okay, then we move to preavvisa deviazione autocarri in transito. Deviazione. Okay, deviation. Let me put a sign here so that you all can see it. Okay, fortunately it's not here. I will just write it. Okay, let me write it. Abraham, are you enjoying the class? Preavviso. Preavviso. Prayer. Try to get many followers as soon as possible. Try to get followers as soon as possible so that I'll feel invite you come. So that you go, it will be like a normal Zoom. What would they use? How they see you go, they see me. Okay. But you need 1,000 followers first. Okay. What you need to do now to just add every person, just add people. Everybody when you see, just add them. Because if you follow them, some of them will still follow you too. That's what they be. That's what me fair do. That's what I take get my own. Okay, that's what I do my own. Who they like so? Now you they like Abraham. Okay, I don't see person like a unique. Thanks, unique. Emmy boss. Emmy. You done it, how you do? Ok, deviazione, autocarri in transito. All right. Deviazione, that is a trucks in transit detour ahead. That is a preavvisa deviazione autocarri in transito. That means to divert. You understand me? So autocarri were moving on this lane, but as they see this one, they have to divert to the right side. You understand me? Okay. It's in a figura to concilia. But this sign, it is not obligatory. Okay. It is not by force. You understand me? They can decide to continue straight or go to anywhere they want to go to. You understand me? But this one is recommended. It is more preferable for autocarri to go here. You understand me? That is why it is just conciliata. It is not like this. Left, you must go your left. Or this very one. This is obligation. This is not conciliata. The conciliata means advisable or recommended. You understand me? So there are differences. All right? You understand what I mean? Meaning here, it is by force. If you are driving this, you must. It is obligation, obligatory, obligo. Okay? But we are talking about this now. This one is conciliata. Okay? That is insegnare la figura to concilia. This one right here, it is recommended or recommends di seguire la direzione indicata, to follow this sign that is indicated, this arrow, to follow it. Svoltare a destra, to turn to right. Svoltare a destra, to turn to right. Okay? Alla categoria di veicoli, to category of vehicles rappresentate, that is represented nei pannello, in this pan. Which are the vehicles that are represented here? Look at them here. This is auto training. You know, this auto training, and this is auto articolati. Okay, that is a food trailer. Auto articolati. This very one. Okay, this very one and this, they cannot go here. All right. That is an auto training. auto articolati di massa oltre 3,5 tonnellate with the weight that is above 3.5 tons. Okay, they cannot, I mean, this place is recommended for them. All right, it's recommended. In modo ad esempio, for example, da non attraversare il centro abitato, in a way that they must not go into a build-up area inside city, so that they will not pass there. You understand me? But it is not be say, even though they go past there, a problem or a crime, no, because this one is just recommended for them. It is not by force. It's now left for the driver to decide. Ok? Fare attenzione che non si tratta di un segnale di obbligo. Fare attenzione. Take note or be careful. Fare attenzione che non si tratta. This one is not talking about di un segnale di obbligo, an obligation sign. This sign is not talking about an obligation sign. As I told you before, that means it is not obligatory. Okay? That is it. Now we move to question. Number one question on that here is this. Il segnale raffigurato consiglia ai veicoli rappresentata nei pannello di seguire la direzione indicata, which is a vero. This pan here, consiglia, it recommends or advise ai veicoli, to vehicles rappresentati nel pannello, vehicle that are represented here in this pan. Okay? Di seguire la direzione indicata, to follow the direction that is indicated here, which is turning to your right. Okay? The answer is complete e vero. Okay? Then number 2. Il segnale raffigurato preavvisa una deviazione consigliata per gli autotreni ed auto articolati in transito. È vero o falso? Put it on the comment section. È vero o falso? È vero o falso? Which is also a vero, which is very correct. I read it again. Il segnale raffigurato preavvisa, this sign warns una deviazione, a deviation consigliata, recommended per gli autotreni, for trailers ed auto articolati. This one for trailers, while the other one combined in transit, which is vero. Number 3, il segnale raffigurato consiglia di svuotare a destra alle categorie dei veicoli rappresentati. This sign warns of, consiglia, recommend, di svuotare a destra, to turn to right, to the vehicles that are represented here. These vehicles, okay? Which means il segnale raffigurato consiglia, it recommends di svuotare a destra, to turn to right, alle categorie, the categories, the veicoli rappresentati, the categories of vehicles that are represented here in this pan, which is also a vero. That is assistenza meccanica. We also have assistenza meccanica. Let's see if I will find the sign here. Assistenza meccanica. Okay, let me just write it. Okay. We will soon close, okay? Assistenza. Assistenza meccanica. Okay, this very one here, assistenza meccanica. That is indica che nella vicinanza si trova un'officina meccanica. That means indica che it indicates, this sign indicates that there is a garage mechanical assistance nearby where vehicles repairs can be effectuated. That is, indica che nelle vicinanze, as in close, si trova, you find, un'officina meccanica, you find an office, as in workshop, of mechanic workshop, ove è possibile, where it is possible, fa reparare, repair i propri veicoli, where you can repair your vehicles, which is true. This one referring to mechanic workshop. Anytime you see this, like a hammer or a vernier caliper, this is a sign of vernier caliper or a hammer, okay? It's vernier caliper, all those things, okay? It's talking about mechanic shop, okay? That means you can go there and repair your motor if your motor is faulty, all right? Now, some questions under here is this. Number one, il segnale raffigurato indica un'officina meccanica per i veicoli. This sign represents here, it indicates un'officina, a workshop, meccanica, a mechanic workshop per veicoli, for vehicles. È vero o falso? Abraham, è vero o falso? Abraham, è vero o falso? Correct. The answer is è vero. Il segnale raffigurato, this one right here, it indicates un'officina, an office meccanica per veicoli. That is a workshop for a mechanic workshop for vehicles, which is è vero. Number two, il segnale raffigurato indica che nelle vicinanze c'è un'officina meccanica per i veicoli. That is, this sign, it indicates, you know, very close there is a mechanic workshop for vehicles, which is also è vero. Number three, il segnale raffigurato indica officina di riparazione veicoli nella vicinanza. There is mechanic workshop for the repairs of vehicles, riparazione, repair of vehicles, which is also è vero. All right. Number four, il segnale raffigurato indica che a breve distanza, as in a short distance, è possibile, it is possible trovare, it is possible to find un'officina, an office meccanica per i veicoli, a workshop, a mechanic workshop for vehicles, which is also è vero. Now, we have telefonica pubblica. This is, you find this on Urbane Road. Why this one? You find it in Estrabane Road. In Autostrada. That is 2,000 meters, which is 2 kilometers. You will find the workshop, okay? You know, 1,000 meter makes 1 kilometer, okay? Now, this is 2,000 kilometer, 2,000 meter here. That means 2 kilometers. In 2 kilometers, you will find this workshop, mechanic workshop for vehicles, okay, in Autostrada. All right. Now we have this. You have this, okay. That is telefono pubblico. That is public telephone. This very one, public telephone. This one, public telephone. That's what it is called, telefono pubblico. Indica che nella vicinanza si trova un posto di telefono pubblico e disposizione degli automobilisti. Nell'esempio, a fianco, il telefono si trova su strada Estrabane. You find this one on strada Estrabane. The sign indicates that there is a public telephone a short distance away, available to drivers. In the example to the side, the telephone is on a non-urban road. This telephone is for drivers, okay? Number one question here is this. Il segnale raffigurato indica un segnale di telefono pubblico nelle vicinanze. Telephone pubblico nelle vicinanze, public telephone. The answer is è vero. It's true. Okay? It's true. It's è vero. That is il segnale raffigurato. This one right here it indicates un posto, a place di telefono, of telefono pubblico, public telephone. nella vicinanza, nella vicinanza, very close, all right, which is è vero. Number 2, il segnale raffigurato indica che siamo in vicinanza, we are close to di un apparecchio telefono pubblico, where there is public telephone. We are close to where there is public telephone, which is also è vero. Then number 3, il segnale raffigurato indica la possibilità a breve distanza di poter telefonare da un telefono pubblico. A distanza, okay? In a short distance, there is a phone where you can make a public, a public telephone, where you will find a public telephone, which is also vero. Il segnale raffigurato indica un apparecchio telefonico pubblico posto su strada estradale, okay? Public telephone on Estrabana Road, which is also, that is a phone booth on a public road, which is also a vero. Then, if it is green, that means it will be Estrabane. I mean, if it is green, it will be autostrada, all right? It will be autostrada, okay? Now we move to this. Look at it here. This is, guys, thanks for the likes. I really appreciate. Thanks for the gift. Thank you so much for the gift. Thanks. I really appreciate, man. I really appreciate for the gift. Please try to subscribe so that you will get access to my class if you are in need of driver license. Thanks for the roses. Thanks. Million thanks, guys. Thanks. Okay, now let's go. That is rifornimento. That is petrol station. Rifornimento. Petrol station. When you find this is rifornimento. That is petrol station. Indica che luogo la strada on the indica, it indicates that there is a filling station, petrol pumps, okay? Vi è una stazione di distribuzione carburante, that is carbon, that is petrol, con possibilità di rifornimento, where you can fill your tank, you understand me? Okay, that is a filling station where you can fill your tank, you can buy for it, you understand? That is the meaning. Let's take some question here. Il segnale raffigurato indica un posto di rifornimento carburante, where you can refill your tank with carburante, which is petrol, okay, fuel. It can be diesel, it can be petrol, it can be anything, okay, which is vero. Number 2, il segnale raffigurato indica che nelle vicinanze vi è un posto di distribuzione carburante. Il segnale raffigurato indica che nelle vicinanze vi è un posto di distribuzione carburante. È vero o falso? Drop it in the comment section, Abraham. È vero o falso? È vero, which is very correct. Let me try to break it down, all right? That is, il segnale raffigurato, this one right here, it indicates nella vicinanza, that is very close, vi è un posto, there is a place di distribuzione carburante, a place where there is filling station, where you can fill your tank, where you can buy for it, which is è vero. Okay, now we go again. Il segnale raffigurato indica la possibilità di rifornimento carburante a breve distanza. A breve distanza, that is a short distance, which is also vero. Number 4. Il segnale raffigurato indica che a breve distanza, in a short distance, vi è una stazione di rifornimento carburante, where you can buy for it, which is also vero. Number 5. Il segnale raffigurato indica che lunga la strada e breve distanza vi è un distributore di carburante. That is, in a short distance, you will find a filling station, which is also a vero. All right. Guys, we don't try now. So that is it, Abraham. We are trying for today. We don't try for today. That is 1 hour, 30 minutes is what we call life. Okay. Abraham, we will stop here, okay? That means on Wednesday, we will continue from here. All right? And make sure you send me quiz. Make sure you do quiz and send me 5. I want you to be more serious now, as never before. Even this evening, try to do quiz and send them to me. You know where you send it on this thing, on a student group chat on WhatsApp. Do quiz and send them to me. All right? Do as many as you can and send them to me. And make sure say the one you fail, you screenshot them. I will do the correction. All right? Make sure you do that. Okay, Abraham. Abraham, okay. This evening, before you go to bed, I'm coming. All right, Abraham, can you see me? Okay. This evening, before you go to bed, make sure you do quiz. All right? And the quiz, anyone, if you fail anyone, make sure you screenshot them. Send them to me, even the quiz itself. Send as many as you can, 5, 4, even 10, no problem, before you go to sleep. As we finish now, go chop, then go to do quiz. Okay? I want you to be more serious and take this your driving license as fast as possible. I will not be happy you spend money, you attend my class, and by the end of the day, you are still finding it difficult to collect your driving license. No. All right? It's high time you take this thing very more serious as never before. All right? So that is it. So you send it to the group, okay? WhatsApp group for only students. Send all of them there, not to me privately. No, all of them there. I will break them down to you. I will explain them to you if you fail anyone, okay? All right, guys. So that is it for today. We shall see on the... All right, guys. Kizo is tired now. Good night, everybody.